Welcome back to the Romanian Reaver channel and my playthrough of Mass Effect Remastered Edition. So, let us look. That should be it? No? No? I think it's Grissom. I think I am actually pretty sure it's Grissom. Let's see where you have, because this one's a bit too large to not have something in one of these asteroid belts. Then again, the first one I checked this way didn't have anything, so can be a bit luck based. Nitrogen atmosphere being blasted away by solar winds. Okay, its surface consists of seas of loose silicon dust some kilometers deep, which periodically swirl in the global sandstorms. Many unmanned probes to Xerius have been lost over the years. The investigation has attributed all to mechanical failure or computational loss. A popular external meme says the entire planet is composed of dormant nanotechnology created millennia ago by a race even more advanced than the Proteans. According to the story, Xerius silica dust is actually disassembler robots which periodically awaken and defend themselves. Though discounted by every reputable scientist, this theory has been popularized by a series of sensationalist texts by author Delsey Orfisa. So that's actually nice. Of the Terminator. And here's the Gab base. That software should be decryptable though, because it is Tali's people's ones, even if it isn't properly a Citadel race. Get what I mean. Okay, that would be... Okay, so head this way first. Hazard level 1. Well, as long as the hazard doesn't do anything to me, I don't care. Whoop! You do. Hard landing. But not hard enough to actually crack anything, which is interesting considering I landed on my freaking ass. But oh well. Such details are for physicists. Kind of interesting, but ooh. That looks like a partially buried container. A sorry capsule. Another one of these writings. Let's go. And yep, for this, finally a bit of damage. For this series I'm going to try and do 100% everything in terms of not so much the collectibles but stories, basically. Maybe I'll discover something new, though I played these games more than I played Dragon Age Origins, which had that one side quest thing with Morrigan I never saw before. Granted, with Morrigan it was always just, yep, the Puntan gates opened, don't give a shit about anything else. That was just younger me, to be honest. Okay, let's see. Give me your valuables probe. Ooh, level 4, nice. Or as they would put it in the 1980s, I want your boots, your clothes, and your motorcycle. Okay, so we did that, now we have to do that. Standard practice. I wonder if Tali can do her disappearing gift destroyer trick again, because that was fucking impressive, to be honest. I wonder if it was a combo between them two. Would make sense, but I don't know. Never been one for synergies. I just go with whatever works. I see Borat or Boris. I do not think too much. I just do. And when it dies, it's always planned. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. They changed this a bit. Don't be a cunt. These guys are actually much more menacing when you're dealing with them on the ground. This is why we're doing extras a wee bit. Uh-huh. Hey babe. Bye babe. There's the entrance. And let's level up first. Okay. Barrier is definitely something useful. Have some more of that. Have some more of this. And you have some more of this and some more of that. Okay, let's get up and go and die. The recycled corridor vibe in this game is superlative. Okay, back. Okay, that's one. That's two. Shit, three. Okay, which button? And there's also going to be those annoying jumping fuckers. shit. Come on, bitches, come on. I like that moonwalk they're doing. Come here, come here, come here, come. Come, come. Have gun. As the last gift falls, you hear music from across the room. On the monitor, a choir stands before a hushed crowd, warbling a mournful a cappella of worlds and innocence lost. The recorded song is dispatched to the gift worlds behind Percy's well. The transmitter shuts down. Okay. And I think that was that. Beautiful place, though. I love what they did with the whole cyber chic, you know? As a player of Cyberpunk, I can appreciate it, yes. Let's check everywhere, loot everywhere, obviously. Everything that isn't bolted down. The one thing I'm kind of curious about is the fact that, aside from the odd cybernetic shit, it all looks fairly distinctly human. Ow. Okay, there. Somehow that worked. Striker 4. Wow. Okay, so this Striker 4. It's kind of shit. Kind of liquid shit, to be honest. What's its thing? Okay, do you... Oh yeah, the tsunami is... Okay, we're gonna go with that, and here... Okay, now back to the tsunami. Good. You with the shotty. I probably should upgrade my shotty too. Looks good. And oh, gift terminal. You discover a number of encrypted gift data files. In the proper hands, they could reveal much about the evolution of the gift since the banishment of the Koreans. Okay. And that is that. This is the only thing that kind of looks gaffy. Okay, and we still have half the episode to go check on Liara. Should we explore further? Nah. And now, I think that little bit of tech, or intel better said, would be useful for our little Quarian friend. The hair could have done a bit of extra work, to be honest, in this game.
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
You want to bring this data back to the micro fleet?
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
If I give you this data, your pilgrimage is over. You'll go back to your own people.
Not right away. I'll stay with you as long as it takes to stop Seren. But my people need this.
You think you can use this information to destroy your enemy?
Not right away. We will need to study it. It could take years, but it will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Go ahead. Make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt, one I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Seren and his Geth armies are defeated.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
Okay. And now let's get to Liara. No, actually, let's check if Ashley has anything to say.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
How do you get from relying on ourselves to mistreating our allies?
I don't mean we should mistreat them, Commander. I just think we should be prepared to go it without them. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
I don't see that as inevitable.
Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, sir. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
I come from a military family too. My parents were both Navy. Anybody in your family we might know?
Couldn't say, Commander. We probably have a lot in common. You join up to carry on the tradition?
Mainly I wanted to serve. Protect the Alliance, save lives, you know.
Glad to hear it. I'd hate to think you were out here for a free college education.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Would you kiss anyone I ordered you to?
That depends, sir. If you ordered me to kiss a superior officer, that would be a violation of the regs concerning fraternization. That would make it an illegal order. I'd be required to decline and relieve you of command. Sir.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit?
Yes, sir. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
Sir, they have flashlight heads. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough, but you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate, me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can, but Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
Let's see about
Looking
acquisitions.
for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Massively better. Like, not even funny how massively better it is. But let's go with something a bit more affordable, which is still a massive upgrade. Okay, compare. Not really an upgrade. Okay, that's good enough in terms of what I got. Plus, it's got camo. Yes. Rex, where's Rex? There he is.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
I found this armor. Does it belong to you?
Let me see. Damn. This is it. Hard to believe my ancestors wore this piece of crap. But at least it's back where it belongs. Thanks, Shepard. I might be starting to like you after all.
You getting soft on me, Rex?
Huh. Doesn't mean I wouldn't kill you.
Gotta love Rex and his boundless pragmatism. Let's see, first down here.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for...
We'll talk another time.
Damn, that guy doesn't really talk much, does he?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yeah, these guys didn't usually have much personality. Though I do know somebody who does. Somebody who's always up to jokes. In this one, we're gonna go up until we get into Liara's dig site proper.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Froelich syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I need to know more about this Froelich syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Look, if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed. My mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
He's a bit of a jackass. Not as fun as I used to think about him, to be honest, but maybe he got better. Well, actually does technically get better in 2. Something about having an AI to flirt with kind of mellowed them out, I think.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
Okay. while I would love to do the other ones, it's time to do this one. Then we'll do these two. Spurtle. Hopefully we can do Liara's mission fully next time.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in.
Jesus
I'll patch him
Christ.
through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our fail-safes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you. I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Okay, we're gonna have to do that, but first let's find a dig site.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Okay, so Sparta's got something on Edolus. We're not gonna do much more than survey, because we need to leg it properly. Macedon. So in Romania we say it Macedon, or Macedon, better said. Takes me a moment to actually shift from English to Romanian pronunciation. Dar n-ai ce să-i faci. You never really predict what's gonna be found. Okay, so Shangri-La's also got something. Sparta and Macedon. Let's see Athens. Pharos, okay, and Knossos. She should be here, in theory. These are millions of elaborate crypts. A few meters below the surface, left by a long extinct space-faring species called the Zioth. Many human universities wish to perform archaeological excavations. Council law holds grave sites as sacrosanct, however, and the matter has been tied up in court for a decade. This is it. That's the one where the arrow's on. Always double check. Check everywhere. Loot everything. See, there's almost always some of these that have two. Sometimes in the same belt, so that's why it's good to check. Now, if I remember... What the fuck? Oh, I remember that one. This is the local cluster. And Soul, because on Soul is where that damn VI. Well, not Soul proper, but the moon. I believe there's mostly nothing here. Besides this, 11.4 billion. There, 3.4 million. That's where the bot is. See? Let's land. And I'll use the mech heavy boys this time around. And I will leave it here, lads and lasses, because yeah, 38 minutes, close enough for government work to work 30. Till next time. Thank you for watching, or more precisely surviving up until this point, because you guys know the editing's kinda interesting and my voice has a melodic tone to it. If you like what you saw, feel free to hit the subscribe button, like button. It does help out the statistics of the channel, gets more visible, you know, stuff like that. And to be honest, at one point I would like to actually make this a job so I can do better content with better quality, more games, more coverage, you know, stuff like that. Take care.